YouTube! HeirofCarthage once again back on the Macedon campaign, and once again slightly not where we left off because my freaking computer has crashed twice today. I'm trying to do this. No idea why. It's weird. Like, I'll play Rome 2, record Rome 2, nothing will happen for weeks, and then just all of a sudden crash, 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 crash. Then again it'll be like nothing for weeks. Like, so I don't know if it's drivers that are updating and screwing me over or what, but it's pretty stinking annoying. So do apologize, but there's very little I can do to stop it at the moment. I'm going to see if we can slow down some of these Galatian troops. Otherwise, it could become pretty threatening if I get mobbed by several full stacks of Galatians over here. Let's see, I don't have any agent to support me there. And then I don't think I have any other agents in the area in general. So I think I'm ready to end this turn. That was I was all set. This was an autosave actually, so it's right where I ended a turn, so let's go ahead and do that and see what happens. I was actually in the middle of a huge fight with the Galatians when it crashed, which would have been fairly interesting. Alas, the stinking crash is going to make sure that you don't see that. There's going to be pretty slow turn-ins for a while here because I can see most of these factions and most of them are trying to use agents against me, and they're going to try repeatedly to use agents against me, and they're going to be moving a lot of armies and all kinds of stuff. So let's see if Galatia still attacks me even though I subverted that one army. They are. So yeah, all three of those armies were able to attack me last time. This time it's only just going to be the two of them. I'm actually going to pull back and attack them on more favorable terrain because the map there was actually pretty challenging. So these guys trying to come back and swing back to Sinai when I'm not there. That's fine. I'll just retake it with my army that's right there. So even if they take it, they may sack it though. We'll see. We will deal with those Galatian fleets. Side, Ephesus. So, yep. Looks like Galatia's gonna do a little bit of a general retreat there. Boii still being a nuisance, and what's really going to be a nuisance is that I'm going to have to build a fleet up there in the far north in order to chase them down and destroy their last armies, or else they'll stick around as a faction. You can't do any assassination by sea, of course, with your agents, so otherwise you could do it that way. Ardhan is looking to be a pretty big nuisance. Yeah, look, they've sabotaged my army to where I can't retreat, and then they're going to come attack me, and they actually have a horse load of horse archers. So this is actually going to be pretty bad. It is possible that I could just spread thin and trap their horse archers, though, because the AI is not going to be particularly good. But, I mean, they do have a lot of skirmishers. So let's see how this plays out. Though I don't necessarily expect the AI to be too capable at using these skirmishers. Oh, there's also a forest, too. Yeah, their agent came in and poisoned me, apparently, which is a nuisance. Let's see. Yeah, what I'm going to do is just spread thin, like I said, and just push the enemy to the red line so that I can catch their horse archers eventually. Eastern spearmen will die against even incredibly thin lines of men, so not really concerned about it. And I'll just make sure to put slingers all around too so that we can fire back into the horse archers. They don't look like particularly well armored horse archers.
General! Thessalians!
Yep, so we should be able to stretch this out and push them all the way back. Okay. Let's go ahead and start pushing forward.
If we are victorious, the horse at your command.
Should be some enemy reinforcements. There they are. They're going to be coming from back here. Again, we'll just push them all back. Their Eastern Spearmen infantry will easily die. Need to get rid of their slingers before they cause too much damage. They do have Eastern Slingers, which are decent sling units, better than the ones that I have. Their horse archers, of course, if I can get them pushed back. I mean, I don't want to necessarily have to chase them all the way to the red line because they will get lots of shots. With my men all spread out like this, it should minimize their skirmishing impact. Let's actually just go get behind them real quick with my cavalry. Let's see if we can just box these guys in. Destroy this little first force here. Yeah, they're coming with horse archers. Actually don't see this going well. Let's get back. Because there's a lot of horse archers over here. My cavalry will get shot to pieces.
We have discovered the enemy's
Away
hidden
from all
units.
these horse archers. Actually, let's see if we can catch them. Sometimes the skirmishing is kind of stupid, but at the moment it's not going to be. Alright, we just need to use our slingers. And go into... Oh, no, not the hoplites. You guys don't need to be in phalanx. These guys need to be in phalanx. Okay, so my slingers are starting to kill one of those horse archers there. Just keep my guys pulled back away from the horse archers for a moment. It's going to be a lot of them. I don't care if they want to shoot at my hoplites in the forest. That shouldn't be a huge problem for me. And then I'll just let my pikemen mow through the enemy infantry in the center while my slingers continue to work on their horse archers. Got one unit down. Let's take another one down. Just screen with our hoplites. Again, they're crappy infantry in the center. We'll just get absolutely owned. Yeah, and their missiles aren't making a quick enough, decisive role in the battle here. Again, tons of horse archers. There we go. Just start firing at the next group of horse archers. Just see how I'm using my hoplites just to box these guys out. Let my slingers do the work for me. Slinger's going to be pretty good at taking out the horse archers. Let's see if I can get my Thessalians around and get into some of their slingers, though. The slingers do concern me because they might kill my own. Get nice shots over here into these horse archers. I'm going to go swing wide around out here. Okay, those horse archers are dead. Got another unit. And I'm being attacked by noble blood cav here, so let's get into it. Okay, my center is, of course, relatively easily holding against all this junk infantry. Though I probably could pull this swordsman and bring it back that way. Pull around here. Yeah, all these slingers exposed back here. Let's go after them.
One of our units has used all its
Fold their
ammunition.
flank back a little bit here. Just keep firing on the horse archers. Pull out of that fight. Okay, a lot of these slingers. There's some eastern spears that are going to try and stop me, but I should be able to pull through them and get to all these skirmishers back here. And we can now chase down all these skirmishers as well. This should start to turn the battle in our favor. I'm going to pull through to those guys. These slingers can now reposition. Those guys can protect my main lines. Yeah! Look at this big ball of slingers fleeing away from my cavalry. I'd bring my general, get around that. Yeah, there's a huge just wave of routing slingers back here. Let's pull our hoplites forward. There we go. Start firing at some of those slingers there. Those slingers went beyond my lines by accident. Got another noble blood cab over here. I'm going to chase these horse archers off and get a charge into some of those eastern slingers. And I'm going to try and get into some of these eastern spearmen over here. The ones that are chasing my cav. And I'm going to come over here and kill some more of these eastern slingers. Just avoid the enemy units over here. Again, there's still a lot of horse archers around, but it's not going to matter. They're going to start getting trapped. Let's just quickly kill the enemy general here with a rear charge from the companions. Still chasing slingers. Use our own slingers to pour a little fire on those units. There we go. Let's bring some more melee guys up here. Yeah, Getting some nice kills. Enemy generals dying. Their horse archers just aren't having a big enough impact on the battle. We can now start pushing back all these slinger units. So these Ardhan armies were just more of a nuisance than anything else. That is annoying. Speaking of nuisance, still half of his unit left, but he did die. He is under considerable fire though, so I guess that's understandable. Even though it still ticks me off. I'm going to rear charge the rest of these enemy units here and just get rid of them while my remaining Thessalian cav just continue to run amok all over their fleeing skirmishers over here. And I keep my slingers focused on their horse archers.
As you command. Hoplites ready.
Okay, let's bring all these units back. We've still got a lot of enemy slingers to mock up. Let's go get them, because if we can get them, it's quite likely the horse archers will simply rout. Just ignore those horse archers and let my slingers fire at them. Yeah, this was a horribly annoying army to fight. The AI just loves it when it gets a hold of ridiculous numbers of skirmishers. Okay, we took out another unit of horse archers. Keep my Thessalians moving away from those horse archers. Yeah, you're seeing a general waver from the enemy troops now. So all their horse archers are just going to rout off the field. So there we go. Managed to survive that, which was pretty key. Definitely needed to happen. Now I can retreat and retrain. And knowing that they're going to have a lot of horse archers might be handy for me to make sure all these armies have plenty of slingers. Those horse archers are going to be annoying because the AI will just run and run and run, of course, which is what they should do. I'm not complaining. That's absolutely what they should do. It is annoying that I lost my general there. We'll have to see how, if at all, it affected the balance of political power and try and keep that where it should be. Axiom wants a peace treaty.
Further bloodshed. You have fought with honor.
No.
But it is
Kimbri are going to try and be a nuisance. Whatever. We'll let them, again, have their little day in the sun here. Kill some more of their men, and I'll be following up shortly to destroy them. So I'm not really too concerned about what little trouble they can cause for the time being, because they are dead men walking, as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Man, there is a lot of wars going on in this campaign. It's been interesting. Definitely a lot more battles and stuff taking place here than there was in my Octavian's Rome campaign. Well, once I got done with the battles in Germania, it seemed like there was less there. Look, those freaking rebels got around me because I couldn't attack them on the last turn. Oh, whatever. I'll just let a few of their men get killed. We can easily retake that city, so again, not a huge deal. Shouldn't be hard for me to take care of. So that guy was actually part of my dynasty, so we might want to pull someone from the Antigonid dynasty. Alright, so let's get my troops back to safety here. We need to get back across the Nile, and even if I have to force march, I can't get across the river, which is annoying, and we need to retake Memphis. I'm gonna auto-resolve this. Kill those dirtbags. And they already screwed up my buildings. Thank you very much, you filthy mongers. Alright, so we need some units to help protect these guys who can't cross the river. What we could do is bring this fleet up over here to help support them. No, they aren't forced march though, so what we really need to do is just militarily subvert the Ardhan forces over there. And this guy really just needs to join me and quit resisting. Don't resist. Just go with it. Let's see, which one's going to give me the best chance to stop them? This one will.
Their authority, my lord.
Perfect.
Isis, be praised.
And let's see if this champion can get up here and do some military subversion as well. He can. And we'll have pretty good chances of stopping those two armies from Ardhan, which means they shouldn't be able to move in and finish off my troops. Yep, they're stuck, and these guys can only move half their range, and they're not really in any position to destroy that army. So, feeling quite safe at the moment. Let's poison these losers for Axum. And my forces are ready to move in and destroy them as well, but I can't quite reach their city, so we'll just move up a little bit so that I can be in range on the next one. Alright, and let's see, as far as the Galatians go, we were able to... oh, that's annoying. I freaking hate it when the AI does this, because then you gotta chase him everywhere. I'm just gonna turn around and run the other direction. If I can stop them, though, we can deal with them later. So I'll try and be equally annoying in using my agents to make their troops be mostly worthless. And we can go ahead and push to Pessinus. The Galatians don't really have a very good garrison, though it seems to think that they do. So let's go ahead and destroy them. I do a night attack just for the lols. And that'll probably be all we have time for on this episode, I think. But we'll just kind of see how long this battle takes. I do have a freaking annoying Celtic Ballista, but I doubt it's going to do too much good. And I have foot companions. We're going to easily surround these guys and destroy them. So I'm going to wait because it's a little bit foggy. Here we go, let's start the deployment. Let's see, AI is most likely to be camped up there. Bring all my pikemen from one direction, supported with Agrionians and archers. And I'm going to bring these Royal Peltist in from a separate location, and then same thing with these shield bearers, because these guys are tough enough to handle their own. Thessalian Cavs, get my general. And we'll just support this, out of formation attack. Let's take all these units and just start moving up. Get my Thracian Cav up here as well. Okay, I can see all the Galatian troops back there in the city, and we're just going to go push them back. And again, as soon as they get surrounded, my pikemen are going to be able to use these streets to their advantage. It's really not going to work out well for the Galatians. It always gives them a rather good chance of survival, though, even though they really don't deserve it. Get my shield bearers there.
Understood. Double time.
Oh, they buried some spike traps over here. Which means I should probably check for caltrops, but they are not going to be easy to see in this setting. No idea where the AI would put such things. Yeah, caltrops would be very hard for me to see right now. I see more spike traps there. More spike traps there. Still not able to spot any caltrops. Okay, well, my guys are kind of just coming in. Just march in between these stupid spike traps. My general's under fire.
Our general is under attack.
From what?
Quickly now.
Caltrops, probably. If I had my guess. It says he's under missile fire. Oh, it's the stupid ballista.
Riders of the devil.
Of course.
Orders. Quick march.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving my foot companions in.
Judas. Archers. Agrionian axemen, battle ready and eager. Companion cavalry.
All right. Yeah, I'm guessing that that was the ballista fire that got at my general. But my Royal Peltists are ready to push into the town center. They're somewhat unsupported, but they should be able to hold their own. Kind of the same thing with these shield bearers. I think feel pretty strongly that they can hold out long enough for reinforcements to arrive. Let's see if we can get lucky and get my Thracian Cav in here to silence this ballista. Okay, my Royal Peltists have penetrated the city. Yeah, my Thracian Cav is going to make it into that Celtic ballista. And my foot companions can come up.
At your service. At the double. At the double.
Alright, it's going to be a lot of spearmen coming after my Thracian Cav, so I'm going to go ahead and pull back. Okay, get ready to support with foot companions. Let's bring these Royal Peltists in and start getting into a fight here. And the shield bearer, same thing. Okay, the Celtic ballista unit's dead. My foot companions are going to murder those Galatian spears. They are going to die exceedingly fast.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Let's bring these guys up. My Royal Peltists ought to be able to beast out a lot of kills here. And I've got cavalry that can run some charges here nearby. And charge those Celtic tribesmen there. And those Galatian spears are pretty much dead. Get my general up here. Okay, let's pull this cavalry back. Bring my pikemen in. Put those guys into hoplite phalanx. We've destroyed basically that Celtic tribesman back here. And then we're good to push forward here too. These Celtic tribesmen are dying pretty hard. There they go. Now we can rear charge these units that have me held up. Yeah, let's get my general up here. Gonna have a nice rear charge into these mercenary Gallic warriors who are already going to be struggling. And now they're just going to be dying. And now let's do a rear charge into some of these. Okay. Yeah, all my foot companions are now pushing into this fight, and they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. And let's go ahead and charge in here and see if we can pull these Royal Peltists out to safety. I'm just going to throw in more units here to see if we can pour the morale drop down on here. And let's take my archers, switch to flaming shot, pop a volley in here real quick to see if we can get this blob to rout. Just trying to make sure my Royal Peltists don't get utterly destroyed. They were up against pretty long ards and did a fantastic job. My archers are just about to get a flaming volley off.
The battle is turning in our favor.
What do we got here? Some Celtic skirmishers. Okay, we got the flaming volley off. We can switch back and kill those Celtic skirmishers now. Yeah, all the enemy units are now in a full-on waver. And we can war cry out that Galatian legionary. Should go down. There we go. Now we're in good shape. Yep. that's going to be it. I don't even know how these last few units are hanging on here. They're not going to last for long.
Ready to ride!
Yeah, the noble horse are now wavering too. Still 50 men left, which is impressive. And they're really not taking losses very quickly, considering the type of situation they were forced into. So Pessinus is going to be ours. Galatians lost a decent little army there. It wasn't a great one. That is going to be all the time I have for this episode, so I do hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back with more soon, of course. But I'm going to wait till we get back out here so I can save my game. Dead. As in, you are. So we're going to occupy.
We hunger for battle!
And Pessinus is now ours, so we own this entire province, which is pretty sweet. We can just go ahead and switch this. And switch that one over. Okay. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing off for now.